Are you tired of dating disasters and relationships that leave you drained? The truth is that most men ignore the red flags that could have saved them from heartbreak. And in this video, I'm going to expose the hidden signs that scream trouble. Yes, the ones that most men overlook until it's too late. If you want to avoid wasting your time and protect your peace, of course, then this video is for you. It might just change the way you view dating forever. For better understanding, let's look at these in three sections. The first is signs of troubles, the second is common red flags men miss, and of course the third one is how to handle these red flags. First part, subtle signs of trouble. This can manifest in inconsistent communication. Someone who you've been chatting, calling, and you're always in communication with, all of a sudden she goes cold. And when you even try to inquire what the problem is, she just brushes it off with the excuse that she's busy. Now, don't get it twisted. You can never be too busy for the one you love. There is nothing like relationship without communication. How else will you know if the person is all right and doing well if you do not communicate? You have to constantly be in communication. And the moment that is tampered with, then there is looming trouble in that relationship. Consistent communication is crucial for building trust. The second is lack of accountability. This can be a sign of trouble. When someone always blames their exes for the failure of their past relationships and you just go on and on and on. Imagine dating someone who every time you're talking with the person just centers the discussion around their ex. This happened. This is the reason why I didn't work out. I mean, why are you so focused on your past? This is supposed to be your present and you're supposed to move forward. I mean, I don't see anybody moving forward in life when you're still stuck in the past or focused on your past. It means that the person still carries baggage from the past. Maybe she is not truly done with the relationship. So when she's excessively talking about her ex, how the relationship ended, how it wasn't her fault in all of it, then it's a looming sign of trouble because it takes two to tangle and a relationship is about give and take. One person cannot single-handedly pull down a relationship. It takes two to make sure that it works or doesn't. So if someone fails to take accountability for their action, for the things that have happened before, then it's a sign of trouble because it's only a matter of time before she begins to do the same in the present relationship. The third thing is disrespect towards other people. This can be, for example, maybe you go out to a bar or maybe to a restaurant and this woman is being outrightly disrespectful and condescending to the wait staff. Okay, someone who is trying to take your orders or you just talk to the person anyhow and you treat them badly just because they are in those jobs. Now, this is a sign that most men miss because most times you're captivated by the beauty, by the elegance, by the courage, and you forget to look at these things. Because if someone does not treat other people right, regardless of their class and level in life, then it's only a matter of time before you begin to get the same treatment. So you have to be mindful of the way they treat other people. And it leads me to the next part of this video. Common red flags that men miss. Number one, excessive jealousy and control. If she's constantly trying to control your actions, your interactions, who you talk with, who you hang out with, what you do. Sometimes a lot of men miss this because you think that she's just being loving and she's just caring for you. And then you fail to realize the fact that she's actually being outrightly controlling. Imagine when you just finish making a call and then she's like, who was that? Who is this? Who is that? A man needs some level of privacy. Every sensible woman knows that. Because if you want to actually get information from the man, that is not the way. I mean, if you keep asking, they ask and you go just realize, yeah, it be like say this one, what's happen, and he's going to be defensive. That is the truth. So a sensible woman knows that if I'm going to find out something from a man, that is not the way. Trying to push him around or control him and tell him who to hang out with or where not to go is not going to cut it. So pay attention. Is she obsessive over how you spend your time and who you spend your time with? It can even be something as simple as liking someone's post on social media and she goes, why would you like this person's video? What do you have with this person? See, a sensible woman knows that, see, if my husband is cheating on me or my boyfriend is cheating on me, that is not the way to go about it. So she trying to exert all those kind of control over you is not healthy, and it's only a matter of time before it degenerates into something even more disastrous. Unresolved past relationships. This manifests in the way she excessively talks about her ex. I mean, someone who is supposed to be in a relationship with you and be in the present, constantly checking her ex and the things they do, almost stalking them on social media is a very bad sign because it shows that the person has not completely moved on from that relationship. Another thing is always bringing up their ex in conversations. I mean, they're just having a harmless conversation and the person is already bringing talks about her ex and even comparing you to their ex. Now, you shouldn't ignore a behavior like that. This is a red flag. It's staring you in the face, and do not ignore it. Because, I mean, how would somebody be comparing you with their ex? It means that they are still stuck on their ex. And you cannot be in a competition with what you don't even know. I mean, most times you don't even know who these exes are. Another thing is negative self-talk. I mean, someone constantly putting herself down, saying negative things about herself, it shows a lack of self-esteem, and this can drain you in the long run. Sometimes people just need to heal properly before you can be in a relationship, because it's going to drain you. How long do you intend to battle with that? Like, she looks herself in the mirror and she's like, she's not enough. She has to feel enough before she can be enough for you. So you have to pay attention. If she has a lot of self-work to do, then it's better for her to do the self-work. I mean, you should be in a relationship with a woman who is whole. And when I say whole, it means that she's healed emotionally, physically, spiritually. She needs to purge herself of whatever baggage she's carrying, so that the relationship will not become a burden to you. These red flags matter because it determines your long-term compatibility and your emotional well-being. With that being said, let's talk solutions. What can you do after noticing all of these red flags? The first step is to encourage open communication. Okay, face these issues head on. Don't let it slide for later. Once you notice any of these things, sit her down and have a heart-to-heart talk with her. If, for example, she's indulging in negative self-talk and you've noticed it once, twice, 3 times, then it's time for you to sit down and talk about it. Let her know, see if she needs to maybe go on a personal journey of healing herself before you can continue the relationship. Or maybe she's excessively talking about her ex and how he hurt her and how the whole failure was his fault and not her fault. Talk about it. I mean, communication is key in every relationship. Like, it is the lifeblood of every relationship. There is nothing you cannot talk about. And the moment you begin to talk about things, they become less of a trouble. Also, in communicating your feelings, let her know that you do not appreciate her excessive exertion of control over you if she does that. And it's not even feminine to exert a lot of control. And this takes me to the next thing you can do. Trust your instincts. Your gut feeling is often right, and if something feels off, maybe it is, and know when to walk away, because there are situations you cannot fix. For example, if someone is obsessing over her ex, I mean, how can you actually fix this? It has to come from her. The bulk of the work depends on her. She has to move on from that relationship before she can now fully be in a relationship with you. A broken relationship, a broken engagement is far better than a broken marriage. It's better to end things early than to stay in a toxic relationship before it gets to a point where you can't even walk away. Maybe you end up marrying this person and now you have children, and before you think about anything, you're looking at the children and you're already considering a lot of things. Before it becomes a problem, weigh your options. Dating should be a journey towards finding someone who complements your life, not someone who complicates it. By being aware of these red flags, you can protect yourself and ensure a healthier and more fulfilling relationships. Our people say prevention is better than cure. I hope this video is of help to you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one.